Good morning. In a lovely turn of events, I got a huge Charlie horse in my leg. Woke up with it about 5:30 in the morning, screaming, crying, literal tears. It hurts so bad. I think this is the worst one that I've gotten ever my whole life. Really, really, really painful. I can tell it's gonna hurt for at least a couple of days. And I had to call in reinforcements this morning to help with Alexander because I couldn't get out of bed. So shout out to my lovely, lovely stepmom. Thank you so much for being available. She has a ton on her plate right now, especially with, my stepsister just having a baby. So thank God that she was available to come help me for a few hours. And our aunt that babysits Alexander Monday afternoons was able to take him early. So thank goodness for family. Thank you, thank you. Thank you so much. You have no idea how much that has helped. I can put weight on it now, but I'm still like hobbling around pretty slow. Can't put a lot of weight on it. I'm like limping, just trying to rest and like massage the back of it out. That seems to be helping. I just have to go really slow and really gentle to not like make the muscles spaz. Was not expecting to have to deal with that today, so that's fun. Pregnancy, it's fun. I got one like maybe a month ago and it was pretty bad, but not this bad. It like was sore for like a day or two afterwards, but I could walk around and stuff fine. It was just a little sore. This one, it's a lot worse. I can tell it's gonna hurt for a while. So hopefully we can deal with that, and hopefully it's not as bad as I think that it is. I don't know, but ouch. It really freaking hurts, like really bad. So I'll be dealing with that today. So I'm just gonna put this in somewhere, and that's my little update for right now. I'm in a lot of pain, but thank God for family, for real. I'm so blessed and so lucky, so I'll be dealing with that. Oh, I'm gonna get some Epsom salts too. Soak in an Epsom salt bath. That should help as well. So do that and rub it, and then just try to drink a lot of water to stay hydrated. So that's all I can do, and just wait it out. All right, bye. Hi guys. So as you may know, I had the absolute worst Charlie horse ever night before last. I put in like a little clip somewhere in here talking about it. But it was painful and excruciating, and ever since then I haven't really slept. I was not last night or the night before, but the night before that. So 2 nights ago, 3 nights ago, whatever. So the past 2 nights collectively have gotten about maybe 5 hours of sleep. And I'm 35 weeks pregnant, and I have a almost 1.5-year-old. So I'm really freaking tired. I'm in I'm not actively in pain during the day, but at nighttime I can sleep for about an hour, hour and a half, and then I get woken up, and then from then on, like I'm awake every single hour. The first night I was awake every 45 minutes, getting up out of bed, walking around, drinking water, going to the bathroom. I would be up for at least half an hour before I could try to fall back asleep. And then I would like doze back off, and then I'd be up another 45 minutes later. That was awful. I got almost no sleep at all that whole night. And then last night was a tiny bit better, but not really. I ended up being able to sleep until about 1:30, and then I was up from then to past 3 o'clock in the morning. Around 2:15, I went and took a bath to try to like calm my muscles down and try to calm myself down and relax a little bit to try to get some more sleep. And I already took a bath earlier that night, but I took another one around 2 o'clock this morning, and I all at the same time, I took a bath, drank like a whole bottle of water, and then ate some pineapple and drank some pineapple juice while sitting in the bathtub. I was over it this morning. I was so over it, trying so hard to keep it together. And then I got out a little before 3, like 2:45-ish, and my husband woke up as I was like getting out and like back into like my pajamas and stuff, and he like asked me if I was okay, and I just completely lost it. Sobbed in like his arms for like 20 minutes. I'm like, I could not hold it together at that point. I was so tired and just desperately wanted to sleep and not be woken up every hour, and I just was so over it. I was able to fall back asleep after that, and then I was still waking up like every hour, but instead of actually having to get out of bed, I would just like kick my legs around and do like bicycle kicks, and try not to like stretch too much, because that is when I can feel the Charlie horse like starting to come on, as if I like stretch out my muscle. That's just what always happens to me. And so I like just moved, got the blood flowing, stuff like that, and that helped enough for me to be able to go back to sleep for a little bit. So I was still doing that like every single hour, but it was still better than having to actually get up out of bed and be out of bed for half an hour. So I feel like my eyes look crossed. I don't know why. So I'm going to share some of the things that I've been trying, and some things that have been recommended to me to try to get some freaking sleep tonight. So things that I'm going to be trying throughout the day, and then like at nighttime before bed, stuff like that. And yes, I have considered this being like more like restless legs than like cramps or like Charlie horse problems, but it all started with a really, really, really bad Charlie horse. And it's not like that I have to keep moving my legs. It's just moving my legs makes the cramping like helps the cramping out. But whenever I'm like laying in bed, it's not that like, oh, I just need to kick or I just need to move my legs. I can feel a specific spot in my muscle starting to tense and starting to get that like Charlie horse feel, where at any moment I can get a really, really bad Charlie horse. So that is like what has been happening. So I don't think it's restless legs, which I know is also very common in pregnancy. I really do think it's like a muscle cramping issue with like getting Charlie horses, since that's what started it all and that's what it feels like. But I'm open to pretty much anything at this point. I just need to get some freaking sleep. I'm exhausted. So the first thing that I've been doing, I'm going to keep on doing it because it's not going to hurt anything and I like it and stuff, is taking an Epsom salt bath. So I have my Epsom salts here. The Dr. Teal's, the flavor, the like scent or oils or whatever, I change that up all the time. I actually do like to get the non-fragrance one, especially if I'm dealing with like an issue like this. So I feel, I don't know, I feel like the fragrance ones are more for like relaxing and like enjoyment, and the non-fragrance one is more for like healing. I know that's probably just false because like it's all Epsom salt anyways, but that's just how I feel. But they didn't have any of the non-fragrance ones, so I got the coconut oil one to also help my skin not dry out, because also my skin is really dry in pregnancy. So I love the coconut oil one. I love the way it makes my skin feel, and it smells so, so, so good. So that's the first thing that I've been doing that, but I used the rest of mine at 2 o'clock in the morning today, last night, whenever. So got some more of those. And then of course the obvious water, trying to stay hydrated as much as I can. But also I got some body armor. Someone recommended make sure I'm replenishing my electrolytes as well, which I haven't really been doing. I've been tons and tons and tons of water, haven't really been replacing my electrolytes. So we got some body armor, gonna give that a try. Hopefully that helps as well to keep me hydrated. I know that everyone is just gonna say just eat a banana. Well, I hate bananas. It's like my #1 disgusting food. I can't stomach it. I can't, not even just like in pregnancy, just in my whole life. I can't do it. I cannot stomach having a banana. I've been able to like successfully do like a little bit of a banana in a smoothie or something if you can really not taste it. But with something like this, it's like a little bit of a banana in a smoothie isn't gonna cut it. So instead, I got some chickpeas or garbanzo beans, whatever one you want to call them. I love having these as a snack anyways. I love them. My son loves them. I'll just put them either in the oven or the air fryer and crisp them up with a little bit of salt and pepper or just whatever seasonings. Salt, pepper, garlic powder, or there's a, I have a chili lime seasoning that it's not spicy at all because I cannot do spice at all, but it's really good, and it goes really good on these. So the chili lime seasoning and then just like a little bit of salt and pepper, so good. Roast that in the oven at like 400 for 12 to 15 minutes, something like that. It's really good. It's a great snack to have on hand, great for my son, has tons of protein, but also has potassium. So I'm gonna roast these up, have these as a snack throughout the day, and maybe incorporate them in dinner or something. Just get these in my body to try to help. So that, and then a huge one that I have used this before and it been very successful, so I just grabbed some while I was at the store, is pickles. Specifically the pickle juice has tons and tons of potassium in them. It also has a lot of salt, so you got to be careful, but like a little bit of this really does go a long way. When I had issues with Charlie horses 7 or 8 years ago, I never really have an issue with Charlie horses, but I had a very like short stint of time, like a 2-week period where I got like 4 or 5 of them in like a 2-week period, like really bad. And so I would just like get up in the middle of the night if I felt the cramps coming on and just take a couple sips of pickle juice, and it really helped. Really helped. So I'm gonna do that again, have a pickle as like a snack, and then drink a little bit of the juice. And then if I wake up at 2 o'clock in the morning again, I'm gonna come out here, drink some more of the juice, and really hope that that helps. So I've had success with it in the past. If you don't like pickles, obviously you're not going to like this, but I absolutely love pickles. I love pickle juice. So this is no problemo for me whatsoever. We are happy she's here. Now those are all of the food and beverage items. Another thing that's been recommended to me have been compression socks. I actually just happened to get these in the mail too. I ordered them like 2 months ago, and they just came like a few days ago, like right before my Charlie horses started. And these are heavy duty, like pregnancy compression socks. Like they're super long, super tight. They are the real deal. Now I don't know how this is gonna like work, because you're not supposed to sleep with compression socks on. I did sleep with these on a couple nights ago, because I was like so over it and in so much pain. I couldn't tell if it helped or did anything, but I'm willing to try it again. But I'm gonna try to wear these like throughout the day and see if that helps, even though I don't really have any pain throughout the day. It's really just at night when I'm trying to sleep. So don't know how this one's gonna go for me, but like I said, I'm down to try pretty much anything. So compression socks. And then the very last thing that we have is a heating pad. So I've been told you can do like heat and ice. So I don't know if I'm going to do like an ice pack and then heating pad like combo situation, but I've heard specifically a heating pad like before you go to bed to try to relax the muscle, like pretty much the same thing like a bath would do. But this heating pad gets really, really, really hot, and this is my favorite heating pad I've ever had. I've had it for like 10 years, like for real, like 10 years. This is my favorite one because it's a pretty good size. Like it covers like, you know, like if you were using it for your back or something, but mostly because it's completely flexible. You can bend it however you want. You can bend it in half for like to store it, or if you only need that much, or for this case for like a leg, you can take it and like wrap it. So, or you can use it like on your neck. Obviously be really careful with heating pads. They do get really, really hot, and thankfully there are safeties on them, and there are safeties on them for a reason. So don't sleep with them. You're not supposed to sleep with them or sleep with them on, but they really do come in clutch. So I mainly use mine for like lower back pain or if I have really bad period cramps, but I think that it'll also help for this as well. So I think that that's pretty much it. That's everything that I have been recommended. Kind of like goes in hand with the Epsom salts, or why the Epsom salts are recommended is specifically magnesium. My sister told me that you can get magnesium balms or sprays and spray it directly onto the affected area. So like if you have like a leg muscle cramp, you can put it directly on your leg, on top of that muscle, and massage it in, and that's also supposed to really work. I don't know if that's something you have to buy online or like at a specialized store, but I just went to Publix today, so they didn't have anything like that. So we're just sticking with the Epsom salts for right now, hoping that all of this works and I don't have to like buy more stuff online and then wait who knows how long for it to get here. So, and on top of all of this, I'm still taking my prenatals, which has potassium and all of those fun things in them already. So still taking the prenatals, still trying to get as hydrated as I possibly can, and now we're just trying to relax the muscles and hopefully relax me so I can get some freaking sleep because I'm exhausted. The only reason why I have this much energy is because I had a coffee like 20 minutes ago. So that's how I got through going to the store and coming back and being able to do this. So hopefully this all works out. Why is one of my arms so much lighter than the other? Just the lighting, I guess, but like it looks like two different people. Anyways, so I will keep you guys updated, let you know how it goes for me. Obviously this is probably going to be like a person by person thing. Not all of these things are going to work for me. Not all of these things are going to work for everyone, but I'm hoping that something works because something's got to work. I'm losing my mind. Like I said, had a breakdown at like 3 o'clock this morning, so we're over it. We need some rest. I'm pregnant and have a baby to take care of here already. Plus I work. Plus I have a husband. Plus there's just everyday life. I need my freaking sleep. So, keep you guys updated. Hopefully some of this will work. And until next time, I'll see you guys next time. So, bye! Hey guys, so I'm just gonna give you a really quick like debrief update on the products that I just showed, trying to get rid of all of my like leg cramping and Charlie horses and all that stuff. So just like a really quick rundown. It's been a week since I got the very first one, the very really bad one where I like woke up in the middle of the night screaming and crying. I haven't gotten another one of those, thankfully, but I have been getting consistent leg cramps every single night while I'm sleeping or trying to go to sleep. So that's been very annoying. It has gotten better. It's been a week, little over a week maybe. That was last Sunday and today's Monday, so a week and a day, whatever. Definitely the magnesium helped. It took a few days for it to like kind of kick in, so that kind of really sucked. The best thing that I could do for like immediate relief was walking. Just like I would get up at 2 o'clock in the morning and walk up and down my hallway. That was miserable, but it did help a little bit. But at 2 nights after that, I couldn't do that anymore. So Body Armor or Gatorade were very highly suggested, and both helped a lot. I actually think that Gatorade did help more than the Body Armor. Plus it's cheaper, but Body Armor has like better ingredients, I think. I could just be wrong. But I tried both and had success with both. So sorry if I'm like a little shaky. I'm trying really hard to hold this phone still. The pickles really helped. They have potassium and magnesium in it. So I drank pickle juice and I ate pickles. And I'm not complaining about that at all because I love pickles. So that's fine. These compression socks did not work. I don't think that mine fit me properly anyways, so they were just way too tight. I tried them for a little bit and it felt like it was cutting off the circulation of one of my legs, so just stopped that in general, but they weren't really helping anyways. The heating pad definitely helped, especially while getting ready for bed. Basically, every single night what my routine has been is take my magnesium supplement, sit on a heating pad, especially if I felt like my legs getting tense or cramped, and then take an Epsom salt bath. Every single night took an Epsom salt bath, and that is it. I definitely think that it helped. The heat helped relax my muscles, the Epsom salt with the magnesium, and then the magnesium supplements on top of that, of course. Those definitely were the main things that helped. Other than that, time every night, for the most part, I had like a good night and then I had a setback, but for the most part, every night got a little bit better. But something that I just did, I don't think I would do this right off the bat, at least for me personally. I feel like I needed to give myself a little bit of time for the muscles to kind of like chill and relax a little bit, but I got a prenatal massage. My very first one ever. I got like a coupon deal thing for being like my first time somewhere, so I was very excited about that. An hour-long prenatal massage, and he mostly focused on my hips and my legs. I feel like a different person today. So that I got that last night, and so a week after dealing with all of this, and I have such less pains. My hips do not hurt nearly as badly. My legs are not cramping nearly as badly. Last night I actually slept and got actual rest, which was so nice, just so nice. So that honestly helped the most out of all of it. I know that's not realistic or possible for a lot of people. I was very fortunate and able to like get a good coupon and everything like that, so that definitely helped. But if you could have someone, your partner, yourself, anyone like that, really like massage gently, like don't go crazy, because like I couldn't do a lot of pressure, but just the act of massaging out those muscles, trying to get those knots worked out, felt amazing and worked wonders. I feel so much better today, so maybe I can get one more while I'm still pregnant. I'm 36 weeks today, so maybe like not this week, maybe next week or something. They said as long as I'm not high risk, my doctor said that it's fine, then I can still get them. And my doctor said that that's totally fine. I'm not high risk at all, so there's no worries for me personally, but make sure you talk to your own doctor. And yeah, that's basically the recap on that. So massage, heat, and magnesium, and electrolytes, and staying hydrated, of course. So speaking of that, I did have a doctor's appointment today but I'm gonna make you wait for that information. Stay tuned and find out more information in the next video. So there's your little recap. I'll see you guys later. Bye.